Just type one, because I just want to understand the kind of audience which we have today, and then probably we will start moving ahead. Just type. I'm just opening up the chat. Okay, so I can see couple of one who are saying, people who have done. Yes, yes. Okay, great. Good, good. Okay, so why it is important is because people have, why there is so much of intensity in terms of people looking towards AI tool. It is not to do so much with the application which has started, but it is amount of users which the current applications have started using it. So if you see the time which a chat GPT has taken to get us 100 million users is just 2 months. Imagine it has taken same amount of, if for the same amount of users, it has taken 11 years for a as simple tool like a Spotify, which is giving you free music, which is giving you entertainment. But this tool, which is actually helping you, anything to do with the content, has just taken 2 months. And that is a probably reason why everybody's started knowing or looking towards artificial intelligence. And probably that is the reason why AI tool has started looking very interesting. There are a lot of thoughts where people are saying that it's going to take up the job of the people who are there. There are a lot of people who are saying that it is going to overrule the kind of intelligence which people have. I think I will not go too much on detail about what AI tool is going to do to the manpower or skill power and everything. I will stick to the uh, topic which we have today, which is social media. So I just want to know how many of in the group or who are there in the session today have actually used any kind of social media, or they have done social media management. If I have to put it very simple, just wanted to understand people who have faced the kind of trouble, or people who actually do social media management. So if you have actually managed social media, it's not about knowing social media channels like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and everything. It is to do more about managing those channels. So if we have any one of you who have managed any social media channel, can type in one. I just want to understand the level of which is required. Okay, so if you have managed social media handle, as in like you have done, you are doing it for your personal sake, for your company, for the brands or businesses which you are doing. Okay, great. So I can see a couple of responses. Okay, why it is important for us to understand that is because as you see that there are multiple social media platforms. In fact, I should just ask the audience right now that which social media handle you feel is the most used social media. If you feel it is Facebook, type 1. If you feel it is YouTube, type 2. If you feel it is Instagram, type 3. If you feel it is WhatsApp, type 4. I just want to understand how actually people know about, how much people know about social media. Okay, I could see 3. I could see, which is basically yes, yes. Okay, okay. So, okay. So for a little surprise, the most used social media channel in this country is YouTube. So YouTube is actually called as the second largest search engine in this country after Google. So people who are searching for information, once they have got into Google, probably the next search engine which they get into is YouTube. So YouTube is, we feel that it's more of a video content sharing and everything in the country like India. It is more people want to know, well, like how to fix up this problem, where to look out for this problem, how to cook this thing. All those kind of a things is basically used in YouTube. So the most used social media handle is YouTube. After that it is Facebook. Then after that is WhatsApp, and after that is Instagram. Then probably a little less ones like Messenger, Twitter, LinkedIn. People feel who are connected in this, in the professional space, they feel that LinkedIn is the most one, but it is not that as big as the other handles are. And why it is important for me to understand the process of social media management was because of this. Because if you have managed any social media handle, this is the process which you follow. Essentially, you try to create a certain amount of content which need to be created. Okay, so you will say that this is the number of content which need to be created, that I will post something daily, I will post something on a regular basis, that every Wednesday I will do this post, or I will do it after 2 days, I will do it in a certain amount of frequency. That is where this is basically called as creating your content calendar. So once you have done that, where you actually feel that this is the number of posts I need to create, then probably once you have created those posts, you schedule it at particular amount of time. And as a business, that is where you start tracking the impact of social media is giving it to you with a certain amount of result. Even on a daily basis, people who are paid posting it on a log basis, they like to see how many people have actually liked it, how many people have actually commented on it, how many people have actually engaged or reshared it. So that is where people actually track the social media. Now, if I have to, this is just a brief understanding about social media, because what I'm going to cover today is the most important part of social media management, which is content creation. So essentially, content get created in different format in today's world. One is a static format where people are putting the standard JPG or one photograph. All those are basically your static format. Then there are other one, if you would have seen, these are different carousel post which has multiple number of creatives in it, which is some way connected, or those are basically called carousel. The other one is your MP4 or a movie kind of a format, or a film kind of a thing, which is most probably used today in reel and story and those kind of a thing. The last and probably least used specifically in larger social media handles, but specifically to LinkedIn, are your text or blogs and articles and those kind of a thing. So these are the 3 or 4 formats. Now, why it is important for us to know about this format is basically we will get into understanding how AI tools can help us create this format. Okay, so any question, if there is anybody wants to know anything about any static format, any carousel, any video, anything you want to know, you can just type it on the chat at this point of time. Probably at the end of the session, I would like to answer any query which is related to kind of content which need to be created. If I've missed any kind of a thing at this point of time when it comes to content creation, so you can leave your question at this point of time till the point if you have any question which is to do essentially with social media management bit of it. Okay, now before we move into artificial intelligence, I would like to know just uh, uh, how many people have actually interacted with, like when I started with, I asked people what are the kind of AI tools which you have interacted. I think one of the most number of tools which I got to know was Chat GPT. Surprisingly, I could see Simplified also. Yes, Chat GPT. Okay, so the simplest form of AI tool which we already have interacted a lot, which is called as normal artificial intelligence, is either Siri or Alexa or Google, where we are using our voice assistant tool to ask for any kind of a query. Like I'm asking, play this particular song, or what is the news which is happening. Can you tell me answer for a particular fact? All those things we have already interacted. So we have been interacting with artificial intelligence much before this tools like Chat GPT and other came in. But it is just that we have not realized it. The other thing which we have already been interacting a lot is the chatbot. So we have been interacting with chatbots, where I go to a particular website or any kind of a customer service, where I start interacting. Even a WhatsApp bot is a kind of an intelligence which has been built in. So if you really look for the definition of artificial intelligence, it's basically an advanced technology and algorithm which is helping you automate a certain kind of task. So which essentially means whether it is chatbots, whether it is voice assistants, they like the way you get recommendation from under thing. Now the next level of thing which is happening is something in a lot in content creation, a lot to do with some kind of an optimization which earlier used to be done through probably by human. Okay, so this is where is the definition of artificial intelligence, I will leave. Now I don't want to get too much into technical detail at this point of time that how this artificial intelligence tools, but I would like to spend more time on giving you information on things like which we as an agency have started using, what kind of a tools we have started using for our own social media management, how are we engaging with that kind of a tools. There is whole universe of tools which are there, from normal intelligence tool to gaming creation tool. There are even tools which is giving you automated voice. There are tools which are giving you complete creation of a video from your thoughts. So if you want to say that I want to create a video of how to charge my phone, there are tools which actually creates that video, and it is actually working right now. What we are going to focus today, and that is the most important thing which we wanted to take you guys through, is show you a live example how we as an agency today, or we as a communication or a social media management or a digital marketing agency are using these tools. So what I have done is I have taken 4 channels which are there. If you see on the screen, it is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And in the essence of time, I will create it for 1 or 2 handles, that how we are actually doing it, and the tools which we are going to use. How many of you actually know the icon of the tool which is mentioned on the extreme right? One, definitely I'm sure people will know about the one which is the chat GPT. Can you tell me the second one which is there? Can you just type the name of the second tool which is there? Which the logo of the tool is there on the screen. Okay, I just want to see how many people are actually aware of that tool, particular tool. Is there anyone? Just type it. Correct. I can see one good answer. Yes. Anybody else? Okay. Yes. So correct. So it's Mid Journey, and we are going to today use Chat GPT and Mid Journey to create a combination of image and a text to actually see how we have started. I'm not saying that we are doing on a regular basis, but we have also started using these tools for creating social media posts when it comes to image plus text. So I will just go. So before I go, from the group of the people who, you can just tell whether it is BFS, travel, any category you like to pick me today for this live example. You can just type it, the category, or even if you want to say that you want to put a brand name. Okay, for reference sake, you want to put a brand name, for which we will use these tools to create the required social media post. Okay, I can see retail, right? Anybody else can see? Okay, apparel, it is other one. Great. Any other thing? Any other one example? Because this I'm just reading the brief now, and I will get into those tools live, and I will start creating Grofers, any FMCG, a beauty product. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So what I will do is I will get into Chat GPT. Okay. And I will pick retail, or I will say I can pick up a beauty product. Okay. So if I have to create a tweet of a new product, launched in the beauty space, which has to do with probably skin brightness, improving the brightness of the skin, or something which has got introduced from a particular I don't know so much about beauty product, but probably, let's say, if I have to, okay, for example, I have a cosmetic company which is my client. For that cosmetic company, we are launching a new range of lipstick, and I want to create a series of tweets for that particular brand. Will that work? Okay, so is my screen visible? I'm sure all those people who are here would have definitely seen this screen. This is ChatGPT screen. And like the way we use in Google, we used to call as keyword, or we used to say search term. Here we call as prompt. So I want to create a series of tweets for a new range of lipstick launched in the Indian market, which is targeted towards young users in the age category of 18 to 25. More are starting their career. So essentially, if you see, I am talking to Chat GPT as if I'm talking to an intern, and I'm giving a brief to that particular intern who is a copy intern to write a series of tweets for me. I can actually give that I need tweet which also has a promotion inbuilt. Okay, so like everybody, one of you, I'm also learning and experimenting these things with the Chat GPT. Now I've done this. I'm doing this for the first time when I'm typing it here. Let's see how it comes across. Okay, so I have got actually multiple number of options of the tweet. Okay, so I've got 10 options. And if you really go by each tweet which has been written right now in front of you by ChatGPT, it is actually following the brief till the T. When I say, I'll just pick up tweet number 4, it says, calling all young professionals, say hello to our new lipstick line designed exclusively for you, whether you are acing interview or impressing clients. Our shades will be your secret weapon for success. Time to unleash your true potential. It has put up some kind of an icon. It has also given me a certain ideas on how the hashtag should work. And for each and every tweet, it has given me a different hashtag which can be converted into a campaign idea. For example, I am taking the tweet number 7, which says express yourself. So that is basically the idea of a new brand when it is launching a product like lipstick, where each and every individual is carrying that product on her lips to express yourself, whether you're a person who wants to follow a bold color, or a person who wants to follow something which is subtle. that actually gives me an idea of creating a campaign for this new launch. Now this is the power. If I'm happy with this thing, I can probably pick it up, modify a little bit, add in my name of the brand, and probably it is ready for me to send a tweet across. If I am not happy, I can actually regenerate response till the time I'm not getting the right amount of results which is required for me. Okay, so it is just taking a little time for me to do that. Yes, but all right. So it has actually, in this version, it has given me a new phrase or a new word which gets created by a combination of two different words. One is glamorous, another is starch. It has given me a idea of creating a tweet with a new, altogether a completely new word. Plus, because I have focused on giving a promotional offer, this is generating some amount of content which is not only giving me the promotion which I'm giving me option for promotion which I want to run, but also giving me certain ideas for promotion which can be run, like buy two get one, get a complimentary lipstick case, get a makeup pouch free. So I guess those are the things which I can you can actually just pick any one of from here and you are good to go. So that is what we have started using the tools for getting our idea bounced, getting some kind of additional ideas which are required, and utilizing it for social media. Now let me go to, in the interest of time, anyway we are running a little late on the schedule. So for interest of time, I would pick up another social media handle, which is LinkedIn. And okay, so here we have cat got a caption generated. Like for example, I will just pick it up, the first one for reference sake. Okay. Okay, now my text part is done. Okay, where I have already created some content which can be used. Now the other thing which is left in this tweet is creating or getting an image which is relevant to this thing. Now what I will do is I have taken the word glam start lipstick collection. Okay. Now I'll go to the other tool which I'm going to use. It's called Mid Journey. I'm also using a paid version. Here it's a application which is connected to you can say a chat tool called Discord, and there they have created a separate server space through which it is getting used. So I'm going to use a prompt here. The prompt is imagine. Imagine again a new lipstick collection called Glam Start. So this particular tools creates images for which you are giving prompt. So I've just given this prompt, and as I mentioned, this is I'm using for this prompt first time. I've used this tool for multiple other things as per our clients and requirement, but for this particular prompt, I'm just doing it for the first time. And let's see live how what kind of image gets created by this bot. It's called Mid Journey bot. It's available through Discord as a tool. Just waiting to start. You can see it has already processed the information which I have given. It doesn't know anything about the brand name. It doesn't know anything about the other details which is required. It is creating a range. It is just creating a lipstick range by the prompt which I have given it to this particular tool. It takes some amount of time. If you see, this is the percentage of the rendition which this tool has done. Once it reaches 100%, that is the time it means that we have this particular tool has created the output which is required. I'm sure how many of you actually just type why, if we have used this tool before, Mid Journey as a tool. Just I want to know how many people have actually used it, because I will like to explain the prompt and other details. Okay, I can see one no. Okay, all right, another no. Okay, all right, no. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So I'll explain a little bit for the people who are actually not aware of Mid Journey. So these are the 4 different options of the image which this particular tool has created. Okay. And these are the options 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I'm happy with this option, I can actually create different variation of any one of the options which is closest to my requirement or reference of my particular rendition. Otherwise, I can regenerate, I can create a new option, but in interest of time, I will pick any one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyone can pick. Just type which one you want me to choose. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think India Maze. I think Dinesh sir is there. Yeah. Okay. 4. Him. Yeah. Okay. I'll pick up 4. Okay, and I will render another option of that. Okay, it is just waiting to start, and you will see multiple variations of that particular image, which is closer to V4 version 4. Yeah, it's 31% now. Perfect. Yes, we are just 12 more percent left for to be rendered. Okay, while the rendition is happening, anything you want to know on the usage of images from this tool, as in, like, do you feel that we can use these images, we cannot use these images, are there any copyright issues? If you know anything, just type in your question right now. Probably once we are at the end of the session, I would like to answer that question at that point of time. Right now, out of the 4 options, anything which I'm just seeing, you can just see they have picked up a fictional brand and put a complete. So what I can do is I can just take a screenshot right now. There is a process to download this image as well, but it will take some amount of time. Now, I've gone here, I've picked up this image, and here we are. So I have my caption ready, I have my image ready, I can tweet it as simple now. All right. So I gave an instruction of for variation of V4, which is called as V4, and that is how this image got created. It's a paid tool. You can actually use it for free for some time. After that, you have to pay it. The paid version start from eight eight rupees. Sorry, $8 per month to $10 per month if you are taking a monthly or a yearly subscription, and that's how it goes up. You can actually check the pricing and other things there. But yeah, it's a paid tool. And one thing which get questioned here was copyright. Yes, you can this use this image for any commercial purpose if you are using a paid service of this particular tool. You are free. The reason why it is for you is because you have used a service of an algorithm to generate the output which is required for your way. The image resolutions are good for screen making. It is not good for printing, as in like it's not 300 dpi and other kind of mistake. It's a 72 dpi. It's good to be used only for digital medium. There are probably advanced version, other things when comes it can be ready for print version itself. So we can just see how easy and simple it is for you to get a tweet created. I think probably we started in 6:20 or 6:15 or something. In 15 minutes, I have created this entire. Now, similarly, if we have to create anything which is to do with text and image, we can actually use both this tool, a chat GPT, and a combination of a mid journey to get the right amount of image which is what right kind of image is required, right kind of content which is required, and probably use it. Is there anything else, Janak, you want to talk to people about it before we get into question and answer?
So yes, this was wonderful. Right now we were just able to create this beautiful tweet and post, which was very easy. While before we take Q&A, I would still want everybody to know that we will be doing a more in-depth session on Chat GPT. Uh, we will share the links. I'll just share the link in chat. So everybody who is interested can go to this link and register to know more about Chat GPT and how we use it for more content creation. Right now, we can continue with this.
All right, thank you. So I think what we are doing is that while we are learning this tool, we want to share with all the fellow marketeers or people who are actually in the space of communication that how it can help everybody to cut down on the amount of time which is required to actually soundboard an idea, because that's the most important thing today. From the time you get a brief till the time you deliver, the time has reduced drastically. People want it to be done today and now, and it is not so much because they really want it to do now. It is the way the things are moving. Like today, if I want to create anything to do with moment marketing, by the time I can think about a line, the moment has already gone. The life of social media creative is not more than 24 hours. Probably from one post to other post, there are 24 other posts which has gone, not only in your category, not only by your competition, but that's the kind of content which is getting generated. So it is humongous amount of help. If you really want to use these tools for your benefit, I think these are the two tools which we have started using very seriously. Whether it is Chat GPT for creating content, and you would have realized the amount of words which is required for a tweet to be created is exactly the number of words which this tool has thrown. So yeah, actually it's ready to use, and you can actually use it on your daily social media things. There are multiple use cases, and in fact that is what, if you really open the link, you would see that we are not only going to use it or for social media channels wherever we are doing, but we are going to use it in different spaces of marketing communication, whether it's about creating a landing page, whether it is about creating an emailer, whether it is about creating a WhatsApp invite, whether it is about creating an actual invite which is required. So all those things are use cases. Probably we will get a little deeper when we actually get into that class. Uh, so I guess that's something which I wanted to run you past. I have a couple of example, but as we started this session late, I don't want to delay it further, and it's a Friday evening. I don't want to kind of hold you guys back. In case if you have any query, any question, feel free to share with us. We will share our details to all the people who are there in this call today or in this session today. We will share our credentials where you want to reach out to us, and we will be more than happy to answer any of your query online or offline. And it was a wonderful to interact with team and share some of the things which we have started using and started learning. We just wanted to share with all of you so that you can also start using on your daily activity as daily as creating social media posts. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Jalak, and let's connect back on that.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Ashish, for such
Thank
an insightful session. Thank you so much.
thank you. Bye.